What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Now, before we get into things, I do have some good news and some bad news. The good news is for you guys, the bad news is more for me. Bad news first, while I was on vacation this weekend, I couldn't record any videos. You guys should have already known that, which is why there was no Bandit Draft Challenge gameplay on the channel. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway because I didn't end up winning the Bandit. I still haven't unlocked her yet. I got 11 wins in the Bandit Challenge 3 different times. 11 wins 3 times. I couldn't get 12 and I didn't unlock the Bandit. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and wait 3 days to unlock her. I will do a gaming video as soon as she comes out, but kind of bummed out that I didn't get her from the challenge. I just really don't like the draft challenge, and I got some pretty bad luck with the decks that I got. But for the good news, I did record the Q&A with my girlfriend while I was home this weekend, and that will be going up as soon as I hit 100,000 subscribers. We are currently at 95,000, I believe, so we are very, very close to 100K. And as soon as we hit that, I will upload the Q&A I recorded with my girlfriend this past weekend. So there's the good news, there's the bad news. But for today's video, we are going to be going out with this Lava Hound balloon deck. I haven't used the Lava Hound in so long. I thought about this because I had a legendary chest in my shop yesterday. I even bought 500 gems to open the legendary chest, but I was flying on some planes all day yesterday trying to get back home, and I was just gonna wait till I got home so I could record the legendary chest opening. But I just totally forgot. I got home like 2 hours before my shop reset, so I had plenty of time. But I didn't remember about the chest until like 15 minutes after my chest reset, or my shop reset, sorry. So I lost the chest, didn't get to buy it, which is unfortunate. But then I just decided to look at my legendaries and see what I already had, and then I realized I could get a level 3 Lava Hound. And I've had this for a very long time. I just haven't upgraded it, and I just don't use the Lava Hound, I guess. So we might as well just go ahead and show some love this video. And let's start things off by upgrading this Lava Hound to a level 3 for 20,000 gold, since we do have about 300,000 gold right now. So it will get some more hit points, some more damage per second, and the lava pups will also increase in level. So 20,000 gold for a level 3 Lava Hound. There we go. And go ahead and take a screenshot of that right there, because that is definitely a special moment for the Lava Hound. I would upgrade the arrows, but 50,000 gold, do I really need to do that? I know I have plenty to spend, but I might go ahead and save those for some legendaries. But either way, this is our deck right here that we're going to be playing around with. I just randomly made this deck, not sure if it works yet. I did take it into one practice battle, which was against this guy right here. I got a 3 crown in it, so it does work out somewhat well depending on what deck you're going up against, but we'll see how it does in today's video. Currently at 4,500 trophies. Luckily for us, our first opponent is only a level 11, and I do have my Lava Hound in my starting hand. So let's just go ahead and start it off by dropping down behind our tower and see if we can get off a nice little quick push at the very start of this battle. He will go ahead and throw down some miner and some goblins though, which I knew he was going to zap, unfortunately. Probably should have dropped down some archers instead, because that's going to let him knock my tower all the way down to 2347 hit points. Let's go ahead and send in a miner behind my tower as the Ice Wizard is slowing down my Lava Hound. There's also a mini P.E.K.K.A taking out my miner. This guy has some pretty high level cards for only a level 11. A level 10 mini P.E.K.K.A and a level 12 minion horse. Let's go ahead and arrow those minions right there. I only hit 2 of them, and the mini P.E.K.K.A made it to my tower somehow. This is not looking good so far. Let's go ahead and try to zap this minion. Will it die? Okay, so lucky for us, the minion died, which I really like right there, because letting a minion get to your tower is not a good idea. They can do a lot of damage just because they attack so fast. But luckily we shut down that one minion. But the miner and the Ice Wizard did drop that tower down to 842 hit points. My miner finished off his princess right there, and now he's working on some of those goblins. I know he has a zap, and he's going to go ahead and zap my skeleton army as soon as I place it. But we had to do something, which didn't really work. And now that mini P.E.K.K.A and those goblins just destroyed my right lane tower. Okay, so this deck not working good so far. It worked in the last battle I did, the little practice battle I did before I started recording, mainly because his deck was kind of heavy. This guy has a pretty cheap deck, and he counters most of my defenses. He throws that mini P.E.K.K.A down. Minor mini P.E.K.K.A goblins is mainly what he's using so far, and it's a really cheap cycle deck up against a heavy Lava Hound balloon deck. Not that good. And I just wasted my arrows on the miner and the goblins, so I don't have an arrow for his minions. I have a zap and some archers though, which will go ahead and do the trick. So now let's go ahead and drop down another Lava Hound on the right, drop down a skeleton army to finish off his princess. Oh my god, he just zapped my skeleton army, which means I have to drop down a mega minion to finish off the princess, which is not what I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and arrow these minions right here, which already did a bunch of damage to my Lava Hound just in those few seconds that they were alive. Now let's go ahead and just completely ignore that left lane. See if we can get a 3 crown in 30 seconds, which is most likely not possible at all. But we do have a balloon on that tower now. Down goes a miner back there as well. Let's get in a skeleton army back there. See if we can make it to this guy's king tower. It might be a possibility to 3 crown this guy, but our balloon is kind of dying, and he zapped all of our skeletons, so not looking too hot right now. Let's go ahead and arrow the minions. bomb on the king tower. Barely missed the princess with those arrows. Got some troops on the king tower, but time is going to run out, and all he has to do is rocket a 14 hit point tower for the victory. So good game to this guy. That didn't go so well. Maybe we should change around our deck a little bit. I need more defenses. That's definitely what I need, and maybe a cheaper deck somehow. The average cost is only 3.6, so it's not too bad elixir-wise. However, the counters I chose aren't the best. Let's go ahead and throw in an Ice Golem in here instead of the Mega Minion, or maybe let's throw some minions instead of the Skeleton Army. So replace the Mega Minion and the Skeleton Army with the Ice Golem and regular minions. This might do the trick. Let's go ahead and replace a Log with the Zap, or we can get the Princess in there. That might be a good idea. Or the Electro Wizard, actually. We could do a lot of stuff right here. However, we do have mostly an all-air deck, and I haven't used the Inferno Dragon in a while, so let's go ahead and put him in there instead. Alright, so maybe that would do us a little bit better here. Going back out into another battle, this time against a level 12. The other guy might as well have been a level 12. He had some pretty high level cards. So let's go ahead and start things off by dropping down my archers. Get down a miner in a second. He dropped down a furnace pretty close to that tower. Unfortunately, I don't have a rocket to finish that off and do some damage to the tower, but we will send an Ice Golem in front of those archers and a miner at that tower over there. Luckily for us, this furnace is only level 9, which means my tower can one-shot those fire spears on the left, which is really nice. I don't have to worry about those doing any ship damage. However, if we put some troops in front of those fire spirits, then we'll have some trouble dealing with them. But Musketeer is going to go ahead and lock onto the Lava Hound, fortunately, and not the tower. Let's get down some minions to counter that miner. And as our Lava Hound crosses the bridge, we do have enough elixir to drop down a balloon. Now I just need to save for my arrows. I'm not sure if he has any minions yet, but it looks like he doesn't have too many counters to the balloon. So he does drop down a poison spell, which the balloon will go ahead and take out instantly right there. And it will move on to the other furnace instead of the right lane tower. We have some lava pups and the archers on that tower though. He will go ahead and zap most of them, but not before we drop that all the way down below 2,000 hit points. So now let's get ready to counter this Musketeer. And Ice Golem should do the trick as she crosses the bridge. Go ahead and distract her from the tower. Let the tower finish her off. And Ice Golem, a pretty good tank right there. 2 elixir counter to a 4 elixir card. Definitely a positive elixir trade. I am going to go ahead and leave his miner poison on my tower alone for now. Not too big of a deal. Only drops it to 1862 and we are still in the lead. So let's go ahead and send in a miner behind that tower. A little bit poor timing on my part considering it locked onto the miner instead of my Lava Hound. But one minion did survive those fire spirits coming out of the furnace. And we will go ahead and drop this tower, looks like all the way down, and take it out with this Lava Hound, or at least the Lava Pups. I know he has a zap, but it doesn't completely take them out. And the Lava Pups do go ahead and finish off that tower. Or it looks like I thought they were going to. Now they only drop it to 24 hit points. But I do have my arrows, so let's go ahead and arrow all these troops right here. Cannon, finish off the furnace, and do some damage to the Musketeer. Finish off the tower as well. But now he has a knight in front of that furnace. Let's get down some minions on this Musketeer. And we just completely countered that push over there on my right lane tower. So balloon in behind the Lava Hound as well as an Inferno Dragon. It looks like this guy probably gave up, so let's go ahead and send in a miner behind the King Tower and see if we can get our troops to go all the way over to the King Tower and finish it off in 10 seconds before the battle ends for a 3-crown victory. So balloon and Inferno Dragon on the tower. This should do the trick. 5 more seconds left. Inferno Dragon is heating up and down goes the tower for the 3-crown victory. So good game to that guy. This deck worked out a lot better for us than the last one, replacing the Skeleton Army with the minions and the Mega Minion with the Ice Golem. A little bit heavier of a deck actually because we also threw in the Inferno Dragon for the zap, but as you guys saw, I did work out against that guy. So let's go ahead and see if we can get one more win in today's video, making this deck 2-1 so far. Actually, this deck would be 2-0 after this, but for the video, we will be 2-1. So let's go ahead and send in a miner at the right lane tower with some archers in behind. Hopefully he's not paying attention, because if those max level archers do lock onto the tower, they can do a lot of damage, and they do go ahead and lock onto the tower, but not before the Electro Wizard comes in and zaps them, taking them out. Ice Golem to distract the Electro Wizard will do the trick and letting the tower finish it off. And now he has a Sparky coming down my right lane. This is going to be very interesting, considering I really don't have any ground troops to distract Sparky other than an Ice Golem, which I already played, and a miner. So let's go ahead and hope that the Inferno Dragon will lock on a Sparky, which it does, thankfully, but not before he zaps my Inferno Dragon, retargeting on a Sparky. Let's distract Sparky with a miner. This is really the only thing we could have done right there. And my minions and Inferno Dragon do go ahead and finish it off, as well as the Giant right there, not even letting any of those troops get to my tower. So Inferno Dragon, I just realized that he has an Electro Wizard. I saw it earlier, but I didn't think about it countering the Inferno Dragon. So it will be pretty interesting to play the Inferno Dragon with the Electro Wizard as a counter, because of course that is basically the best counter in the game for an Inferno Dragon. And apparently this guy is mad that we're dropping down either another Lava Hound or our first Lava Hound. I can't really remember if this is my first or not. But let's go ahead and get our balloon in behind this Lava Hound And I would say for archers, but okay, he definitely has a minion horde. I wasn't dropping down some archers instead of arrows, but I definitely would have been screwed right there because he dropped down the minion horde, and that would have taken out my balloon. But he also has a tornado, which is a really good counter to the balloon. I love using the tornado against the balloon, but I hate going up against a tornado when I have the balloon. Either way, somehow I still got a shot off on that tower, dropping it down to 882 hit points, which is really impressive right there. Tornado, minion horde, and I still managed to get my balloon to that tower. Let's go ahead and send in a miner back there. Ice Golem in front of the archers. This guy is definitely mad that we're doing so well against him. My max level archers go ahead and take out that Mega Minion, no problem. And now one is going to go ahead and lock onto the tower, while the Electro Wizard and the tower distract on the Ice Golem and drop it all the way down to 186 hit points. So now we have to deal with this Electro Wizard. The Lava Hound should be a decent distraction. I'm not letting it lock onto the tower right there. And of course letting the tower finish off the Electro Wizard. Let's just go ahead and get in a huge push over here in the right lane as he's pushing down the left lane with a giant Sparky. This is going to be pretty risky if I can't actually pull this off. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Distract the Sparky with my Ice Golem for now. Get an Inferno Dragon on this giant as my balloon is over there on the King Tower. So it looks like he will go ahead and finish off this tower over here on the left, no problem. Zapping my Sparky to make sure his giant gets that last hit over there. Let's distract Sparky with my archers, or at least I tried to, but it did get off a shot on my King Tower, dropping it all the way to 3647 hit points. Ice Golem to distract my minions. I think I might have choked this battle considering now he has an Electro Wizard on top of my Inferno Dragon. If I can't counter this, I am completely screwed. He has a Mega Minion in there as well, zapping my Inferno Dragon. He just came back and I totally just choked that battle. So good game to this guy. He definitely deserved that win, and now he's spamming some emojis because he feels pretty good for beating me right there. But not too big of a deal. Only minus 30 playing around with this Lava Hound deck. That was definitely my fault, that battle. We should have won that. But instead of defending his push on the left with the Giant and the Sparky, I went ahead and tried to push for the 3 crown, but he totally shoved me down. So playing around with the Lava Hound for a little bit today, 3 battles on video and 1 battle off video. Did manage to get 2 3 crowns and 2 losses. So not too sure what that means about the Lava Hound. Let me know what you guys think about this card down in the comment section below. Like I said earlier, I really haven't used the Lava Hound in a very long time. But if you have any good Lava Hound decks, let me know those as well, and I'll go ahead and try them out. But with that being said, that's going to go ahead and wrap things up for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and smash that like button down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.